Where your chick at? Where about that? Where about that? You run about this, and this ain't that.
Ooh. Damn. What's up, guys? It's Friday, 11 p.m. and I was supposed to make this trade recap for you guys yesterday, but I've been caught up with some stuff, and it's still not focusing. Anyways, I've been caught up with some stuff, but I got some time now, and I really wanted to go over this trade with you guys because I figured you guys could learn a lot from this trade. It was a pretty good trade. What the? Anyways, let me just show you guys the trade real quick. This is when I got out of the trade, when I exited right here. It was around yesterday at 7 a.m. is when I finished the day because that was the only trade I took. So this is pretty much the trade. These are pictures from my phone because I do all my trades from my phone. So you can see right here, this is pretty much where I entered the trade and I held through this drawdown. I was down probably around 30% right here because it was a 0DT trade, which I was willing to risk. Again, you guys have to keep that in mind when you're trading 0DTE. You can lose it all real quick, so you have to be willing to risk whatever you put in. So when we came back up to this level that I was looking to retest, I sized back up. I added more money to my position. Excuse me. I added more money to my position because I was pretty confident that we were going to break above this level that I had. Excuse me. Above this level that I had marked right here. So once we broke above that level, I just kind of saw it run up, and then I saw this little bullish pattern. I noticed price consolidate here a little bit. So I was about to take profit right here, but I didn't see price wanting to come back down to retest this little area that we broke out of. So this was kind of how I was monitoring my trade in a small time frame. You can see right here I was on let it focus on the 1 minute time frame, because we're at all-time high here. So the only way you can monitor a trade is on a smaller time frame. You kind of have to read what the candle, what price is telling you on a smaller time frame. That way you know when to take profit. Like right here, it kind of looked like price would kind of just plummet right here, or pull back at least, which I was not willing to risk losing any more of what I had since I was already up over 200% profit. So I just took profits there. And this is in the morning before, what time was this? This is at 6:43. Like 13 minutes after market open. This was what I was looking at. I was looking at this level right here. I was looking for a price to pull back to retest this level and possibly bounce off that level and come and break above to make another new all-time high. So yeah, let's look at the chart right here. This is the 1 minute time frame. Let's go to 15 minute. Let me see. Now I gotta look for it. Where is it? There it is. Alright. So this is Wednesday. We caught this trade as well. This is the 200% trade that we caught on Wednesday, and we caught this other trade for 200% yesterday. Today I only caught one for like 40%, which is not too bad, but two 200% trades in a row, that's crazy right there. But let's see. So when the market before market open, this is what I was looking at. I was looking at how this big old wick came down to kind of pick up all this liquidity down here, all this liquidity. So right off the bat, when I see a candle, a big old wick like that, I think the price is gonna go the other way. And you see right here, big old wick came down the other way. It's a good example right there. Another one right here, big old wick, price pulled back the other way. I'm sure you can see tons of those. Right there, another wick pulled back this way. So I always pay attention to what the candles are telling me. So this candle's telling me that price might come back and pull up this way. I was leaning towards price pulling back up to this previous all-time high level and breaking above that. So I was waiting for that to happen on a smaller time frame. And again, I know it's risky trading at all-time high because there's no resistance levels up here, right? You don't know when to take profit. Like these levels that I have marked right here, I would know where to take profit. I don't have any areas that I would know where to take profit at. So that's the risk that you're taking. And that's kind of what I was explaining to you over here. I was monitoring the trade on the 1 minute time frame. So going back to this, let's see. On the 1 minute time frame, you kind of see how I entered probably a bit too early because I figured we were gonna push up right off the bat, but we did have a little bit of news at 7 a.m., which probably helped me come back up from that drawdown. But I held through that pullback because I figured we would probably bounce from right here. And again, we got another wick right there, so we pulled back the other way. So yeah, that was a pretty good trade. And I sold around here for 220% profit. It kept going up a little bit, but if I would have held, I probably would have just ended up like break even or something because it consolidated pretty much the rest of the day. But yeah, I hope you guys learned something. And next trade.